thumbnail. Your head like sideways. Alright. Oh, my teeth are yellow from the freaking Coke. Oh, must be that nice yellow light. Alright. Hello. There's not just one of us, there's two of us tonight. Say hi.
Hi.
Alright. I'm going out to make a delivery. And actually, I gotta drop off a video game first that I'm selling. So, in the meantime, there should be some good palmy stuff to see. God, really should have brushed my teeth after drinking that Coke. Alright. Double check the seats are in the back. Hey, Alex, what's going on? Over there? Okay. Alright. A little adventure tonight.
Yeah, I was just making sure you guys got there. Okay. Love you.
Meeting
Bye.
someone to sell this. Hey, Brian. What's going on? Oh, yeah, I heard about that cold front. It's definitely not cold here. It's still 76 at 7:20. How cold is it supposed to get in San Diego? High 30s. When you say TJ, is that... I'm trying to think what... I know a lot of the towns. I'm trying to remember what town that is. Oh, Tijuana. Okay, gotcha. I'm thinking, when I think of like a metro area, San Diego, I forget there's a metro area right across the border. I know a lot of people in like El Cajon and Lemon Grove and Apple Valley, and then Escondido, Vista, Encinitas, Oceanside. So I do send a lot of things out there. And all over the Orange County and LA. I've gotten 100% addicted to watching Storage Wars. Kind of want to try it out once. Oh, you were born and raised in El Cajon. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a couple cool guys that collect palms that live in El Cajon. So but yeah, Ashley's with me here. Here, poke your head, and I can't turn the. Just poke your head and say hi. Yeah, so we're not alone. I gotta be a nice. I can't be naughty tonight. I gotta be nice. All right. Alex says hi.
Hi.
So you can say hi. You don't have to be shy. It's just like this isn't like a live studio audience or anything. Yeah, it's not a play. It's not like 7th grade when you froze up when you were playing The Little Mermaid. I actually had to play a mermaid in a play when I was in 3rd grade. I hate, it's something I don't like to talk about. Anyway, I'm gonna flip the camera for a little bit. Why do this transaction with the guy, and you'll be the main interactor. Sorry about the windshield.
I'll do the thing.
You'll do the thing? The
transaction.
Okay. Well, I mean, the guy's looking for a male that says Christian. Let's say Ashley, but yeah, whatever works. I'll have to check on. Oh.
You have change.
Yeah, I'm selling it. It is a good game. Yeah, I played it and it took up so much of my time that I know that I'm not going to play it again. So, in the meantime, it's still worth some money. So I'm just going to sell it and probably buy another game. So you guys get to look at traffic for a little while. Okay, so I need to check on something here real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, I'll be right out. Where is he? I'll be right back, guys.
Did everyone have a good Christmas? I don't know much about palms. I'm learning though.
All right. There's still 6 people here. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
I was talking, but no one said anything.
That's okay. All right. You know what I kind of feel like when we're talking, when we're talking like this, the two of us, is like Danny and Laura Dotson from Storage Wars. You know when they talk in the car?
Oh yeah.
She's a feisty character.
I'm feisty.
Yeah? You've been known to be quite the wild one. All right. So this whole week, I've pretty much just been doing some seed sales. And I've been trying to make sure that I had as many seeds planted as I had and germinated. I had some, I'm just going to take veterans. Do you think is better?
Okay.
I just think it probably is better than all the less stop signs. I don't know. Probably with this light, it's probably a better idea to go. Oh, that's the guy right in front of me that bought the game. $35 richer now. I'll probably be poorer once I find a way to spend it. Hey, can you message Corey and let him know that? Do you have his number?
No.
Can you Facebook message him? That doesn't matter. He knows we're coming. It'll kill my stream if I get offline. It's all right. No big deal. All right. Kind of wanted to get a soda. You want a soda? All right. Will you go in and get it so that I don't leave them again? I don't like to leave. I don't like to leave my watchers.
We'll talk.
You'll go in and get the soda.
Yeah. I messaged him.
Hey Ryan, what's going on? Haven't seen you on the live stream in a while. Sorry about the bad, dirty windshield. I'm gonna blame it on the dry, dusty day we've had today. All right. The way they designed this is terrible. Like, if you want to get here, you gotta, I don't know. You guys gonna get to see inside the 7-Eleven? Oh, the worst parking job I've ever had in my life. Actually, it's probably not. I could imagine. Do you want something in cash, or do you got?
Yeah.
You have the card? Yeah, just put it on the card if you have it. You know what to get me.
Diet Coke.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine Chicago's probably very windy and cold right now. But hey, there's always Horseshoe Hammock. I'm sure it's nice and warm and cozy in there. Never been there, but I imagine they accommodate. Surprised you're not coming down to Florida until March. But, you know, Chicago's probably more exciting as far as stuff to do. Look at all that motor oil. I didn't realize they had an aisle dedicated to motor oil here. I don't really like coming here because everything's so expensive, and it is a convenience store, and I don't really have a need for it. But I know what, I don't know. I need some caffeine. So let's see here. Yeah, it's actually it's reliably warmer than it's it got up to 83 today, and it's 75 right now, so it'll be like in the upper 60s tonight, or 70, which is almost like a a early fall day or late fall day. I guess it is technically winter now. So, but anyone who still wants seed, I have the cold hardiness of the lady palm. They're pretty cold hardy. Give me one second, I just have to swallow. Hey Parker, how's it going? I'll answer your question in a second there. And Happy New Year. The cold hardiness of the lady palm is, well, actually, I'm headed to Pine Island, which is a agricultural area where my nursery used to be. I'm going to the same area my nursery used to be. This guy that place where I'm going, I actually met him through my old nursery. He was friends with the neighbor, and he likes to collect plants. So, but as far as the cold hardness of the Lady of Rhapis excelsa, it is definitely a 9A plant. It'll probably start to burn around 20, maybe 22. But to kill the palm outright takes a lot. I'd say to kill it down, like where it wouldn't regrow from its roots, probably like 16 Fahrenheit. So like negative 12, 13 Celsius. A lot of people, like there's like a leaf hardiness, and there's like a stem hardiness, and Pine Island. I forget the actual name. Yeah, Pine Island Tropical. How do I? Those guys. I forget their actual name of their business, but Steve and Jesse out at Pine Island, out on Pine Island, they have a really cool fruit stand. There's a couple fruit nurseries, but Crazy Plays, how's it going? But yeah, as far as Parker, as far as where I'm going, I'm going to the town of St. James City. So it is yeah, I know Palmco. I've done a little bit of business with them. There's a lot of different. That's empty. Throw my back seat, AK.
Sure.
Okay, in the back. All right. There's Palmco. There is. I think Trico still exists. It's the guy that screwed me in my nursery. But there's Pine Island. There's Pine Island Growers. There's Pine Island Tropicals. There is Palms Away Nursery, which I would never advertise for because that's the person that did me wrong on my shade house. I'm not gonna say his last name, but his first name is Richard, and he's a conniving little character. Let's just put it that way. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Lots of palm icons. So, you know, I get along with like 95% of the plant community. I don't think that there's a research station there. If there is, that's news to me. I'm trying to wash this window here for you guys.
Inside on me.
I know. Some of it's outside. This is still rush hour. Well, what's left of rush hour traffic. There might be one. Sometimes they put them in places and you just never know. Oh, good thing this thing has a lot of torque. Yeah, there is one in Miami. It's right just south of where I used to. Somebody is gonna have a bad day coming home from work. There is a lot of shystiness in Florida. Yes, I remember. That's how I mentioned that too. Yeah, that's how we first started talking about. And that's the problem. You know, that's one of the downsides of living here. Is there's you got to be careful with who you do business with and who you. I mean, I think would you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but I mean, there's a lot of cool things about Florida. It's just one of those things where you have to know that going into moving down here or living here, doing business here. It's not like a lot of places in the north. A lot of people there's some fly-by-night businesses. There's a lot more scams in general. And there's a lot less in place to kind of to catch that. So anyway, can you message him on Facebook and let him know that we're on our way?
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right.
He hasn't looked at it.
All right. Anyway, does my wife like palms? That's the question I asked.
No.
All right, I'm just gonna show you guys something. There's no ring on that finger. All right. God, this Coke is staining my teeth. I gotta stop drinking it. Okay. She does. She likes them. We've been together for almost 4 years, so I can see why you guys would, think that we were married, but we are not. No, it's okay. It's not like a sore subject or anything. I was just messing with you. Let me, okay, I just gotta, sometimes I just get, my mind gets thrown into a tangent. Phil Bergman from Jungle Music in California is marketing hard. He is. He likes to send me emails and tell me what a good deal his stuff is, or what he has for sale, and he knows that. I mean, Phil knows me enough. He gives me calls. He knows I'm not buying anything from California, or he should know. If he doesn't, then Phil is kind of like a full-service business. You get, really good customer service. He's a nice guy. He means well. The prices are going to be high, though. You are definitely paying a retail price when you buy from him. But he's got, I know he has really cool, if you like the experience, then it's a cool place to go to. If you want value, the value is going to be all in the service, not in the plant costs. So yeah, you too, Crazy Plays, and don't worry, that's not a big deal. I was just messing around. So I actually was trying to get a rise out of Ashley. So she gave me a look. You guys can't see that. Probably gonna be on for like another, I don't know, 10 or 12 minutes. This is Veterans Parkway. This is not normally a way I go, just because it's not the shortest route, but it's the route with the least amount of stoplights or stop signs. So, hey Bob, I had a great Christmas. I spent it up in I spent most of it up in Venice with my mom and my sister, and then I came back down and spent the evening with Ashley and her family. So got some cool stuff, including a drone, which I'm trying to figure out how to film on and fly. I set up the drone and got it working. 15 seconds later, it was on the roof. Someone crashed into that tree. You see that?
No.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Can I ship fresh coconuts to Spain? I don't think I'd be successful doing that, because coconuts, unfortunately, can carry a lot of plant diseases like leaf yellowing, and even though it's not really around anymore, a lot of countries just ban coconuts from shipping, and you got to get like specially certified only for food grade use. Like if you're selling fresh coconuts from Thailand or Brazil, it costs a lot of money. It's also very prohibitively expensive. One coconut is probably going to run about $30 in shipping the slow way, and like 50 like a little bit faster. I can ship almost any other seed though. Cut. Extremosaurus, where are you from? Yeah, I almost had that problem yesterday where I landed it on the roof and I hear the propellers hitting the shingles and I thought it was already done for, but Sweden and Spain. Okay. Oh. Sweden I might be able to ship to, oddly enough. Man, people take forever to turn in here. Sweden's a little different because in Sweden they're not worried about those more warmer diseases. So like I can ship coconuts to Germany because of their very lenient ag services. Do I grow flowering tropical trees? I have a Royal Poinciana in my front yard, but it wasn't planted there on purpose. I just laid the pot there and it just grew into the ground. But I don't really do like crepe myrtles or African tulips just because they take up a lot of room, and I honestly don't know a whole lot about them. I mean, I know what they look like, but I'm not a hardwood grower. I'm more of a monocot grower, and those are dicots. So the speed limit changes 5 times in 3 miles in this place. Was it 40 here? 45. Most of the time, Parker, what I find to be the worst issue is for large landscape palms is palmetto weevil, Ganoderma, and sometimes Fusarium wilt. Ganoderma is the real killer. Ganoderma is very rough because it can take out whole areas of your garden. There's no way to get rid of it. You can't burn it. You can't inoculate it. You can just dig it. They tell you to, if you find Ganoderma, to take out the entire plant and kill and burn it, and then the soil has to be 6 cubic yards of soil has to be taken out and replaced with fresh soil, or maybe it's more than that, depending on the plant. But I mean, it's quite a process. I've never heard of anyone actually doing that, but yeah, as far as the drone goes, I'm trying to learn more about how to fly it when it's like further away from me, and kind of just get a good feel for it. And also, I'm having a few communication issues with the app. It's half it's in Chinese, which I can't read. So, I mean, I can read it, I just can't understand it. Ashley can understand it though, but she won't tell me what's going on there. Okay, so, all right, I want to move my coconut about 5 feet because it's too close to my Cuban Royal. Yeah, actually, coconuts are really easy transplanters. You can literally, with small coconuts with no trunk, just throw the shovel into the ground, just loosen it up, and just like lay it over on its side and just kind of roll it wherever you want. I have a coconut in the front yard and it's just not doing well. We're probably gonna have to dig that up because it's just all the fronds on there just like going necrotic. I think it's just, it's not a lack of water. That's not how that would go down. I'm pretty sure, because I think there's just a fungus and it's just sick. So I'm not gonna get it checked out. But yeah, Fusarium is pretty brutal. And Ganoderma isn't like extremely common. It's around, but Ganoderma exists more in gardens that have like a ton of plants, and it feeds on stuff like that. Is essentially any plant that grows in large quantities in an area, like for example a palmetto, it's going to start having insect predators or viral predators that happen with the palmetto. There's a palmetto blight, which is caused by some kind of virus. There's the white fly, which affects, I think it's live oaks it affects, and lethal yellowing affecting coconuts and some other palms like Christmas adenidias. So, I actually just sold the rest of the Cabada seed, but I still have Phillensis seed available. So if you want to get some, I don't have a lot. I might have like 50 more that I can sell. The good thing is, so I can get you more Cabada fairly easily. I can't get more Phillensis that easily. So, well, let me ask you this: how much Cabada were you looking for? Like, someone's asking for some Cabada.
Like Dipsus?
Yeah. If you let me know how many you would want, I could 20-ish. If you know that you want to get it, I actually have a few extra seed. I could probably do 20 if you want 20 seed. You're gonna take 20 seed out of that. All right. I literally am delivering it with some other seed tonight, but I added some extra. So,
I wrote on the bag.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll let him know that we took 20 out. The miniature coconut, I'm assuming you mean Lidocarium woodeleum, or... Okay. That sounds good. You can message me on Palm Talk, but coal hardiness is, of Lidocarium is probably like in the low. It's probably the same as a queen. like low 20s. I haven't really because it grows in mostly in under in under canopy. It probably can handle more than that, but I've never experienced it. I've seen it take 25 and no damage. So I just got a good message. All right. Okay, yeah, and I have Philens. I got 2,000 Philens seed. Every single one sunk. Usually when I get seed by the 1,000, I'll get like really good seed. I'll get 5 that float. But every single one sunk. I've never seen that before. I mean, I've seen it maybe a couple times. I don't say I've never seen it before. Usually, like 1% is not good. But when every single seed sinks.
They're in the door.
Okay. I know a little bit about aloes.
You have a shitload. That's what I know.
Yeah. Hey, this is a family. Oh, whatever. We can say whatever the fuck we want. I never really curse on my videos, but this is a live stream. It's different. So Brian, you're saying yes about what the Lidocarium, yeah. So the aloes, I actually have a friend that collects them in habitat in like Somalia and Uganda and Yemen, like really dangerous countries. That's my buddy with the needle seeds. I'm gonna get back to him. I'm gonna have a couple thousand needle palm seeds, Rapidophyllum hystrix, very fresh. Very fresh. And yeah. So if anyone wants those seeds, one of the cold hardiest palms in the world, probably take degrees with no damage. There's one growing in Washington D.C. with no protection. So I will have a lot of them. So I'm gonna actually have to end this pretty soon. But I can get back on my way home. Yeah, both Minor and Etonia are understory growers. I mean, they'll grow out in the full sun, but they naturally grow in the understory of the canopy. I don't know if all aloes are good. I would imagine that any of them that have a good fatty, like fat, leaf to it probably is good, but it's hard to say. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna guess yes, but I wouldn't like if you're at stranded. If you're just stranded somewhere, or just like, oh, well, I don't want to buy sunscreen. Like I'm gonna. Christian said it was all okay. I don't want to be. I don't want you to like have a get a rash or something. Really, you're growing. Do you need or want a European palms? I could use some blue European fan seed if you can get seed of that. If if that's growing in your area, I would love. I will buy that from you. And if you're growing it with no protection and on Chicago needle, that's crazy. That's cool. That's amazing. I mean, because Chicago gets cold. I've been there. It's cold. There's no microclimate. I mean, there are microclimates everywhere, but I actually have to leave now. But if you want to message me about those seeds, you can feel free to. You can email me, and or get me on Facebook at Faulkner's Palms. So, oh, you already did. Okay, I'll have to check. I can't check it at the moment. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I just have to. Oh, this guy wants me to pull up to his house, going live. So I'm sure you guys are all really nice. Just if he sees this, watches this video and sees me, I'm just respecting his pride. That was, God damn it.
You always pass it.
No, wait, I didn't pass it. Okay. I thought I did. I always pass it because it looks the same. Anyway, I'm just gonna, once I pull into the road, I'll cut. Okay, sounds good, Parker. There we go. Oh, right here. Oh, so close. All right. Oh. All right, guys and gals, if there's gals out there, thanks for watching. I'm gonna try and come on after this, so it depends on what time. So anyway, I will see you then, or talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.